Here's why business buzzwords are actually making us dumber. A $100 million failure in one sentence. Meet synergy, the buzzword that's been ruining meetings since 1996. It's a fancy word for working together that people used to sound smart. But have you ever noticed how nobody knows what it actually means? That's because it's a buzzword, a word that sounds impressive but lacks substance. In fact, studies show that 70% of business people use buzzwords without understanding their meaning. This phenomenon is so widespread that it's even got a name: buzzword bingo. But what's the harm in using a few buzzwords, right? Well, let's talk about the worst fails in business history that were all caused by buzzwords. Take the time. IBM spent $100 million on a project called Synergy that went nowhere. The project was supposed to merge two divisions, but ended up creating a bureaucratic nightmare. The team members spent more time arguing over synergy than actually working together. It's like trying to describe a beautiful sunset without using the word color. It just doesn't work. The team members spent more time arguing over synergy than actually working together. But that's not the strangest part. The real failure was the team's inability to explain what synergy meant. Wait until you hear what happened to the team that tried to implement synergy at a major airline. They spent $20 million on synergy training, but ended up losing $50 million in profits. The airline's executives were so convinced by the buzzword that they forgot to check the actual numbers. It's like trying to build a house without a blueprint. It's just a guess. And then something unexpected happened. The airline's competitors started using synergy too. They all sounded smart, but nobody actually knew what they were talking about. The airline's executives were left wondering why their profits were tanking despite using all the right buzzwords. It's like trying to fix a car without knowing the basics. You just end up making things worse. But that's not the only time synergy failed miserably. A major tech company spent $1 billion on synergy initiatives, but ended up losing 20% of its market share. The team members were so caught up in using buzzwords that they forgot to innovate. It's like trying to describe a delicious cake without using the word taste. It just doesn't work. The company's executives were left wondering why their customers were deserting them. In the end, the company learned a valuable lesson: synergy doesn't actually mean anything. The buzzword was just a distraction from the real issues: a lack of innovation and poor communication. So, what can we learn from these business failures? The key is to focus on substance over style, to use words that actually mean something. It's like trying to build a house with a solid foundation. It's more important than using fancy words. In the end, business is about results, not buzzwords. So next time you hear someone use a buzzword, ask them to explain what it means. If they can't, it's probably just a fancy way of saying, "I don't know what I'm doing." And that's the real story behind the buzzword synergy: a $100 million failure in one sentence. If you found this fascinating, subscribe for more incredible stories like this. Subscribe to explore more amazing discoveries, and let me know in the comments what fascinates you most. Want more mind-blowing facts? Hit subscribe and join our journey of discovery. Want to learn more about business buzzwords and how to avoid them? Hit subscribe and join our journey of discovery.